Hello, everybody. I wanted to show you some things here. This is Moore, Oklahoma. You see all that there? That was all rebuilt, including that Sam's Club there. All that was rebuilt. You see, there's the water tower. Ah, crud. Ah, hang on. All right. Yeah, all this was gone. Okay? It didn't exist. It was piles of debris everywhere, all laid out all over the highway. And right at the end of that tree line there to the left, I was headed the other direction because that's a whole brand new subdivision there. But I was on the side of the highway right there and was taken by another driver saying they need help over here. So we started helping dig the kids out of the school. Thank God they were all alive. It was amazing they were still alive. But that's where the F5 Moore, Oklahoma tornado, should have been an F6. Whenever you hear people talk about the Moore, Oklahoma tornado, they're talking about right here where I just went through. But it continued on, and I think it almost made its way into Arkansas. And it first touched down in El Reno, which is about an hour and a half drive to the west on I-40. And I figured I could just share that with you guys because I know you've heard me talk about it before. But I missed that tornado, I think, by about, I think it was like 10, 15 minutes after it just went through. But it was 2 miles wide. It was totally insane. That's why I'm in agreement with some other scientists to upgrade that to an F6, which doesn't exist, but it does now. I got to get over. That's it. Slow down beside me, dipshit. Somebody might be going to jail. There's a county mountie and a Smoky Bear behind him. You got two, you might be in a bit of trouble. If another one shows up, somebody's definitely going to jail. But this whole area was a war zone. I didn't realize what happened at first. It looked like it was a bombing raid had just taken place. It's like, what the hell? I even thought about moving my kids here at one time just because it's nice and it bears the same name as me. Moore is my last name, Moore. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And its claim to fame is this is where Toby Keith was from, whoever the hell he is. I know he's a country singer, but I couldn't tell you one song by him. Now that two patrolmen, one patrolman and a county mountie don't show up because of a speeding ticket. Nah, there's something more to it if another one shows up. That's why they say one, you're okay, you might get a ticket. Two, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Three, you're definitely going to jail. They don't waste that kind of public manpower in the police force. if somebody isn't going to jail. But you couldn't see anything. It was too early in the morning, late at night for you guys to see anything out there. I went right by Wakita. That was in the very first Twister movie, and it looks just like it does in the movie too. It's got the same water tower, everything. There is a second one coming out, I believe, this summer. They're finally making a sequel of Twister. And this is still part of more, but it just bleeds into what they call um, I think Norman. That's it, Norman, Oklahoma. But that whole subdivision of houses, you can still see where some of the trees still exist. Um, the trees that are there are pre-planted. They replanted trees that they had to, because when you look along that fence line, you can see where those trees still exist. Where all was left was the stump, the the stump of the tree. All the branches and leaves were gone off those trees. I welcome everybody in here. Lizelle is in here. I didn't know that. I don't see her name. How you doing, Sammy? I just wanted to show you guys that stretch of Moore, Oklahoma, really fast. I don't know when I'll be coming through here again, but it's that time of year. Everybody's talking about tornadoes. My kids were in 2 outbreaks in 3 weeks, which is ridiculous this early in the year. That's why I'm saying that's not normal. Meaning, I think that climate change shit's real. Things that I've seen, things that has personally happened to me. Yes. See, tornadoes like that did not exist every year. That was like a 30-year storm. The Moore, Oklahoma tornado, but we're getting multiple every year. I don't know if I'm related to whoever named this town. There's a good possibility because this is Choctaw territory. But it didn't spare anything. It took the fence, it took bushes, it even took the grass. Because when I went there, I said, "Didn't this area used to be full of houses?" They're like, "Yeah, this was a whole subdivision. The only thing that was left was the foundations. It even peeled the grass up out of the ground." Yeah, they said average winds on that one was like 360 miles an hour. Right when you get out of Norman, Oklahoma, is total Native American territory here. This is Chickasha. But that'd be kind of strange. I mean, because we have no ties to the Choctaw Reservation. We do to the um, Chippewa Reservation in Wisconsin. But my ancestry were a bunch of freaks anyway. That's why when you look at my ancestry and my family, it's like a fruit salad. Ugh. Where did it dump all the houses? All everywhere. They found people. They found parts to houses. They found vehicles that had been moved, I think, 80 miles before it landed on the ground. But I'm headed to Far, Texas, which is down by the Rio Grande, and I could totally destroy our media and all talking points thereof of the border crisis. As I kept telling all my friends that never even left the state we grew up in, but they have so much to tell you about it. There is no border crisis. And it looks like they're going to be widening the interstate too. There you go, Sammy. There's a boutique right here. Get off at the next exit. You come back down here. There we go. Now you come to an end. Well, not much to see here after that. I just wanted to show you guys the area that was destroyed by the Moore, Oklahoma tornado. They call it Moore or the El Reno tornado because that's where it started, and it just ballooned and grew. It killed a few of the storm chasers that couldn't get out of its way. A tornado like that, just need to stay away, even though you may not even get anywhere near it. The microbursts around there will just pick you up or do damage to your house. And the tornado could be a quarter of a mile away. But there's microbursts of air around it that do some serious damage even before the tornado even gets there. Hey, well, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and now I know who's awake and who's not, or who cares and who don't. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming.